Hello. I am finally back once again. I do need to make some changes, I guess.
Come up with something soon.
It's been way too long. Okay, so first, before we continue with the story, I definitely need to get used to the set controls again. So let's go somewhere and just beat some people up, I guess. By people I mean beasts. Or let's just do a side quest, why not?
My carpet!
The most fragrant herbs and
There'll
spices.
be no one to man the ship. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
It would make a
Okay.
fine gift for you. Beloved.
Yeah, I have no idea how to
Where's all the men of the rock?
summon my
Made from the
Chocobo.
stoutest stoneware.
This is the problem when I take breaks from games. I always forget the controls. Oh, it says right there, okay. I'm glad.
Ready, go?
But yeah, life got a bit too busy. So that's why I haven't been streaming recently. I'm glad I get to do it again. I missed it.
The Mother Crystal. The mines.
Okay, it's right here. We will probably have some
Be safe.
combat. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Oh god. I forgot how the world works, like if I can just climb out stuff and everything. I have been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I'm loving it so much. I'm kinda sad that I did not start it in stream, but it is what it is. Maybe when I do the hard mode playthrough of all the Final Fantasy VII games, I will do that in stream. Okay, let's talk it.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Hello, and welcome to the stream. Kinda relatable, to be honest.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
Yay!
Suppose you won't be needing an escort.
Uh-huh. I think this is new. I don't think they had this before. Nice. I mean, I won't use it now, but maybe in the future. At the moment, I really want to get some... get into some combat so I can test out the, you know, how loud the game is and stuff. And then continue with the quest. And I really want to get back to the main quest because I just really want to see where it goes. Oh. I also have no idea how to play, so I'm sorry. I will be fucking trash. Okay, that's how I change it. So it's good, good. Okay. Hold on. Which one is my fucking range? How do I lock onto him? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, okay, found it. So I think it was L1 to lock on. I definitely need to get more combat, just to, you know, be sure. I really need to stop going from game to game. Like I start playing 6 games at a time, and all of them have different controls, and then I keep jumping between all of them. It's fine, I will get back to it, just need a hot minute. I guess we can just go somewhere here. Set delete marker. I have no idea how long I have to go. That makes no fucking sense. So I have no idea how far I am in the game. But I have a feeling that I'm like past the half point. Okay.
Straight home now.
Dismount. Lock on. One thing I forgot is how I use the limit break. Like the bars below my HP, but I can just do this and check it. Aha, limit break is all free and R free at the same time. Alright. Okay, one more combat and then I continue with the quest. I think I know it's good enough that I feel comfortable continuing. Titan. I also can't remember what my limit break does. I think it's like big AoE and then damage buff, I guess? You'll see. It won't take long until we get into a boss battle, I think. And I've been really enjoying the boss battles in this game. Alright. I think I'm ready. Just give me one moment. Oh, I'm back.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Yes, they're
My
quite simple.
carpets have pride of place in...
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. You go cook, guys.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
Here for another of my lectures? Allow me to educate you. Here you are. The state of the realm is ever changing. Clive.
How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All done?
Think Mid might need some help.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Oh god, I have been talking all this time to myself. Jesus fucking Christ. Nice. It was only like friggin' 15 or 20 minutes of me talking to myself. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you can hear me now. I mean, it's better than like doing a 2-hour stream and at the end I'm like watching it back and realize that I can't hear myself. So I'm glad I was paranoid about it. Okay. Okay, so now everything is fine, I think. I can be heard and stuff. Okay, so I was talking about the story so far and how everything will come back to me eventually. I know that we went to Drake's Fang and had a really cool battle with Hugo Kupka. And they also said, imagine having a name. It's just Mid.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Oh, okay.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together.
Looks cool.
Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making. The sack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily,
Same.
you don't need to.
Okay, so we are making an airship. Or not we, but her. But we are helping, yay! I also wanted to check the... I can change my armor and my weapon and stuff, the skin. Because I know they added some new thingies. I'm just not sure if they added them in the new DLCs. Or just added them into the game with an update. So I will check it. Well, we can also change the logo. Torgo. Torgo? I think it's Torgo. Are you Torgo? Cute. I think this is it, right? Yep. Oh yeah, we only have these two, okay. Yeah, I guess they have not added new ones. Why is this? Oh, that's what I'm using now, okay. Nice, let's go to Blackthorn. I bet he will be like, oh, I need this and this material, go gather them.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Oh, okay.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword-grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them.
What did I tell you?
Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Do I get to choose? Do I get to choose? I don't. Gather the necessary materials. Okay. And what are they exactly? Wait, I already have it?
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Yay, I get to choose. I mean, I kind of wanna take Otto with me. I'm not sure. I mean, I like both of them. I'm a bit afraid of them getting, you know, hurt or even dying. I kind of wanna take Gav too because I really like him. Okay, let's take Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Yay! Gav and I together again.
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
Make for the river. Okay. I really hope I didn't just kill Gav or something. I hope they don't do that. Like he comes to help me and
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
sacrifices himself to save me or something. And the game is like, well, you chose him, so it's on you that he's dead. I hope not. We need to find Gav. I think I found him.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
Exactly.
We shall. Race ya.
Oh, you are on. Stardust. Sounds very pretty. I'm curious if it is pretty or it's worthless like they said. Let's see. Oh.
So this is Stardust.
Exactly what I wanted to say, just freaking sand. I was expecting it to be some mineral or something. Boo. That's fine. As long as it gets the job done, I guess. Doggo.
After it.
I have to pet the doggo. And one more. And we will hear Gav screaming. And we will rush there, and it's like a big freaking cactuar attacking him, and he's fucking dead. I really hope not.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Please, please be okay. Please. This is way too peaceful. I'm worried. Oh.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win.
Yay.
That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Huh?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
That's why I brought you.
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise.
Yay.
So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Nice. So I guess this is the only thing it changes, who I brought with me. The dialogue. I'm glad I brought him.
That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Yeah, of course. Ready. Oh, we can actually do this. Okay, let's check it. Yep. Here is your sand.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often.
We should, yeah.
Beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Damn, I have so much gil. I'm rich.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Yeah.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
I guess we go back to mid. Come on, game. I can walk that that far. Also, I have a feeling that like everything is so calm and so slow at the moment. I mean, we did have a big boss battle before all this, before I took the break. But I have a feeling that things will go wrong very quickly. Or if not go wrong, but things will pick up basically. I sense another big boss battle coming.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Imagine if that's actually her name. Also, yeah, I don't think it's bad. I just wanted to mention that it feels slow, like a lot more slow than what I remember it being, so maybe it's building up for something big.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I'm glad.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Nice. It also seems like we are in some engineering class or something, actually learning how to build an airship and what each part does. I did not understand half of that, but nice. Okay, I saw an icon here that I want to check this thingy. What is this? For great justice. Okay, we go left, then more left. So we go left.
Good day to you, Sid.
And more left.
tailor all but worthless.
And we had to dig a new cellar.
Hello.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Mystery. Time to activate my Sherlock.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves.
Yeah.
Or something we need to take more seriously.
Oh god, where am I? I mean, it's probably more than just nerves. Like, come on now. Maybe it's a Mughal.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
Interesting.
Right. Thanks anyway.
Okay, so it might be just a creepypasta.
The crystals we get from the tailor all but worthless.
Or they are just taking too many crystals. That could be the other thing. I mean, they are quite obsessed with crystals if you think about it. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's just that.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Interesting.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say? Toggle, shall we go and investigate?
Who's a good boy?
Toggle.
Self-made. See this having a mental breakdown.
Good girl.
Sid, aka Clive.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Woof woof.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
What the fuck?
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
Exactly.
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Oh, I have a thing. easy.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need
Yeah.
to...
I'm curious. I mean, we probably won't find out.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Nice.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection, and so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Interesting. I kinda like how it's like they aren't like good people, at least I wouldn't say. I mean, I understand the whole why they do it and stuff, but like,
I'm not going to change his mind.
it just feels like it's pretty neutral. Yeah, it's not like good and bad, and I like that because it's more realistic. But now, oh god, I guess this is how I get there. Have to actually use the map because I'm not sure. Good. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Good. Good, good, good. I'm really curious to see this airship built. I love airships.
Come on.
I like trains. And I'm really saving my limit break for the right moment, which obviously leads to me never using it, because I'm always like, there will be a better moment to use it, and that's like until I beat the game, the credits roll, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I will use it now.
All right. Thanks, Gal.
Hello.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
It will be like a freaking cat or something. A rat. A toad. Nah, that would be funny.
Anybody home?
Hi.
This must
Cute.
be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
You're so cute. Okay, you know what? I think it's fantastic. Using every ability I have. Oh.
Forgive me.
Did I die? Damn. That was unexpected, what the fuck? I guess get out of the huge AoE that has like 10 seconds for you to get out of. Can I skip? Okay, I will do it a bit to the front, I guess. Oh wait, I need to...
I failed.
Huh. I don't know how to get out of there. I'm trying to use a button for dodging, but it's not the dodge button. Is there a dodge button? Hold on. Jump, evade. Oh, okay, it's a totally different button. Okay. I do wanna check something, this thingy. Oh god. Never mind. Okay, let's do it this time. Third time's the charm, right? Is he doing it? Yep, he did. Okay, he did it. I don't know how to turn around and run. Maybe like this. Oh yeah, okay. We got him this time, I believe. Nice. My problem was that I was locked into him and I tried to run away, but obviously backpedaling is not as fast. So I just had to untarget him or unlock the target and run that way.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
I'm glad it wasn't like
Indeed.
mindless button smash though.
Don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Yay! And then we have one more part to get. Okay, now I'm glad I have this button. I don't have to open the map,
Soon.
fast travel and stuff.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Yep.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Been a while since we visited Hippocrates. I think the last time we were there was when we asked about the dog. The dog, I mean Torgo. The dog. Oh, we have new stuff.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Meteorite 2.
Here you are.
Thanks. So it said, few are those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed. But if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together. Bearer and brother, as you have shown us.
Come again. I may have more
Nice.
for ya.
We're seeing troops amassing.
I'm gaining so many fans. Hello.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obolus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance.
Okay.
I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
Time to make some
Since you're
Mountain Dew.
asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Okay, so I get to choose again. I mean, it's pretty obvious for me. I will go with Jill.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized.
So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Time to go to the market together.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Time to go shopping. I assume it will be the same with Gav. Just having a little cutscene
Where's
together.
Jill?
No one dying. hopefully.
Nice and chilled.
Hello.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic?
These
I'll
nuts.
find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Okay.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the... Fresh cuts! Come and get them before they're gone.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I trust it's all here.
Sell valuables. Yeah.
Good day.
Give me nuts. Hi, can I have your nuts, please?
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Thank you.
If that's what you want.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome.
I mean, I don't really need these. Oh no. That's expensive.
An
These are okay.
excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye.
I mean, I really want to buy these, but that's
I'll
way
be
too
here if
expensive.
you need me.
I guess I will keep my collector self for the future.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
Yeah.
I would. Thank you.
Yay.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham, and it was just... oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Cute.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
I hope they did get pie together. But yeah, that was a cute moment. I like that. I'm glad I brought her along. I'm curious how things would have been with the other one, Talia.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Cute.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Nice. So everything is almost ready, I guess. Not sure how long it will take for them to actually get done.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
I mean, let's use the feature if we have it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together.
The best
to the Black
errand
Hammer.
boy.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Yay.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain. I'm curious
Nick
if
told
we
me she was building a ship.
actually get to control it. I mean, I highly doubt it.
Let's sail it round the lake.
But you never know. Oh, there's a... what is it? That is... a weird... science. Huh. There's something there as well. But first, I wanna talk with Otto. Let's see what he wants.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Damn, getting played like that.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Okay, so, my dear boy, my journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Certain young friend of yours? Huh. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telamon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canberrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Damn, they are going to come and rap for us. Cool. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
I'm just afraid for Gav, to be honest.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Everyone got things to take care of. Seems like. Okay. I guess we have to go there. I was like, before we go there I will do this side quest and that side quest, but I guess nope.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Nice. Okay, so we can go to the hideaway or continue the quest, but we can't go anywhere else. Okay. I guess we can just continue. I mean, I'm kinda curious. Okay, fuck it. Let's go to the hideaway. Hey, I'm too curious about the 2 side quests. I'm not sure if they are side quests. They have a green plus sign. Not sure what that means. Guess we'll find out.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Let's see. That's a lot of things. Was this the... oh yeah. Okay, so let's check this one. Oh god, I have to read so much. Okay. About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jaws lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his private sort of... These sentences, these words that they are using. I know you are a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard who's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just a fort.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Okay. And there's 2 more. Jesus. Oh, okay. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Yeah, like 5 seconds ago. And the last one. Huh? I got a trophy! Open 10 letters at the reading table. Nice. Off the record. I was stumbling through the hideaway ledges at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I will be.
Trouble with the ledges? Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Okay. So many things.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
So it's a katana.
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. but I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Yeah, I'm going to her anyway, so...
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Wow.
But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at 'em. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Can't wait to meet him.
The nobleman who visited.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Thank you. Good stretch. Okay, so I need to find Ignac. I need to kill some antelopes. But first, let me speak with that person. Goat or Gelt? I don't fucking know. I won't even try to pronounce it. I guess you'll hear it now, hopefully.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. You know, he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
Jesus.
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Nice.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
Rocks.
I'm sure they will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Nice.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No. I don't.
I was about to say I don't think she will. That's funny. Okay, so we are going there. This reminded me of Breaking Bad with Hank collecting the minerals, rocks.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Well,
That's it. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and
I
the
have
like.
so many quests picked up.
Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Hey. Okay, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 side quests to do before we continue with the main quest. But I think that will be left for the next time. I really wanna stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will. I don't wanna make any promises, but that's the plan. For now, I will end it here. I hope that you enjoyed it, and it's good to be back. I hopefully can manage to stay this time. Problem is, I don't really have too much free time, and when I do,
Wish I could take one of our birds for
You will, one day.
often play other games and stuff, so yeah, I don't know if I will continue streaming, but I will do my best, because at least I wanna finish this game, because I'm really enjoying playing it. But yeah, thank you for being here with me, and thank you for watching. I hope that you will have a nice rest of your day, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.